Hi viewers and friends, welcome to Food and Tourism by Vijay Valadol. I'm Vijay Valadol and I have been in the tourism industry for nearly 40 years, 4 decades. Traveled to many countries from Europe to Australia, New Zealand, Fiji, from China through the Orient and Far East, and many island nations. I've traveled throughout India, from Kanyakumari to Leh, Ladakh, Manali, Nepal, Sikkim, Bhutan, Northeast India. And I had uploaded many videos of my tour to Europe and East Europe. And I hope many more views make be uploaded. And in the meantime, let me show you this. This is a haunting. It's actually not haunting. It is a villa that has been locked up for nearly 20-25 years. It's 100-year-old. The older portion of it is nearly 100 years old, and it's in the middle of thick woods, as you can see, surrounded by woods, thick, and it has been locked up for nearly 20-25 years. And I got this property recently, and I had to do something. I plan to convert it into a sort of a homestay. What you see here is a small old temple. In all properties, large properties, there will be a small temple. Can you see this? This is a small temple. The family who stays in this house, they do pujas every year. Once a year, every year they do pujas for the welfare of the family. And here you can see this, the other tree, and that is the snake temple. Here we worship the snake, and you can see the idol of the snake. Here also puja is done once a year. And can you see you can see this idol of the snake. Here we do puja once a year, so the snakes do not create any sort of problems for the family staying there. It's a peaceful coexistence between the animals here and the family. This temple is also dedicated to all the wild animals here, so they do not disturb the people living there. As you can see, this is really thick wood, and part of it has to be cleared. You can do a lot of trekking and campfire. You can go deep in and put in a camp, a tent. A lot of activities can be done. Sometimes you can see snakes around, but will not at the moment because it's so thickly. What do you call, a lot of bushes and thick unwanted bushes, shrubs, all that has to be cleared. But you have lots of mango trees, coconut trees, a lot of pineapple plants inside. And this is the, now I'll show you an exterior view. The interior view of this villa, I'll be taking it in a day or two and upload it. In the meantime, I'm just making a study here, what has to be done, and to make out a plan, charter a plan. Since it's been locked up for 20-25 years, people say it's haunted and the devils and ghosts, which I don't believe in all that anyway. So can you see, that is the oldest structure, 100 years old. And can you see the top, those windows? All the 3 windows are open. 1 window is open, 2 is closed. There are 4 rooms upstairs in the first floor, and then there is an attic in the roof. I had been inside this building but maybe 20-30 years ago, and since then I have not been inside. And this is the rare portion. This is the work area, or what you call. See, that is the room. That's a bedroom. When you see upstairs, there are 3 bedrooms upstairs with an ancient kind of toilet. This is the work area or storage area. whole lot of work has to be done, and you can see things inside. So it's dark in there. A lot of unwanted, a lot of things there. I wonder what they are. I don't wonder what that is. And that is a kitchen, firewood kitchen. There are two kitchens. One is the outside kitchen and the inside kitchen. Those days in the olden houses, they used to have two kitchens, one inside and one outside. This is the external kitchen. Now we go to the rear end, back portion of the villa. I hope there are no snakes around here at this moment. That's why I chose this time of the day. And that is the something, some creature, dead, some sort of a creature. I wonder what creature that is. I'll come back later and check it out. And you see here the rare. Can you see the attic? Yeah, can you see the attic? The second floor. That is the attic. You would have seen in this part all has been demolished, damaged. The attic, you would find in English Hollywood movies where all the ghosts and devils and all reside, like the Chucky and all the kind of stuff, the Insidious, Conjuring, all the kind of horror movies will have an attic. This building too has an attic, and the entry to the attic is really spooky and creepy. And a lot of wooden steps, creaky. This is the well. See, the well is attached to the kitchen. This side and the other side is the bathroom. So from the kitchen, can you see the kitchen? That's a wooden pulley. They use a pulley to draw water from the well into the kitchen. The open window is the bathroom on the right side. That is so when you want to take bath, again from there you draw water from the well and fill up a tub inside. Unfortunately, that pulley has broken down and gone. And look at the thick bushes behind. And let me see. I've got a rod with me, a rake here, just in case we don't want any creepy crawly things jumping in front of me like an uninvited guest, and I don't want it. That's why I carry this rake when I walk around. Whole lot of crap. You need to do a lot of work here. All the tiles have been broken. That's the first floor. This side of the house. And you walk in to see the veranda. This is the veranda. This is the dining room. This is the entrance to the dining room. This is the bathroom I was talking about. See the bathroom, and you can see the window to the well. This is the bathroom. Once upon a time. And that is the window where you draw water from the well into the bathroom whenever whoever takes bath. Then this is the entrance to the dining room. This is another living room. Holy crap, a lot of photos are going here. My God. This is the entrance to the living room, the left side. Can you see? This is the main living room. Main living room. The olden structure living room. What you saw in the front view that's different. That's a renovated about 30 years back, an extension. But this is the original olden building, living room, and each door is made of a single tree, and that is a veranda. As you can see, the veranda starts from the dining room and comes along round to the living room. That's the living room veranda that continues to the dining room, and up there you see the first floor. take about, I think, 8 to 10 months to clean up and renovate this entire structure before I convert it into a homestay villa. And so you got a lot of area, a lot of space. Then this is an extension which was constructed 30 years ago. The behind this is the old structure which is 100 years old, completely of wood. Let's try to open the window and see what's inside. The last time I came into inside was long back. Yeah, one window is open and let's look inside the floor. The floor is completely ruined. There's more furniture inside. The mosaic flooring is completely gone. I have to re-polish it or maybe do something. That is another entrance to the wooden structure of the building. And the right side, that's the bedroom. Anyway, we'll be making a complete interior visit in a day or two, where we'll go up to the first floor, to the attic, the spooky, creepy attic, and probably a lot of fun will be there. But I need to come prepared with some kind of things, because there could be sort of a snake or some creepy crawly, big spiders, whatever things there. And I don't want to get spiders jumping on my face or snakes jumping onto my neck. So I had to come prepared with a lot of things. See, that is the first floor. Can you see the top? That is the attic. Right, extreme top is the attic. That attic is about nearly 100 square feet. And you have to crawl into the attic. You can't walk straight. Can you see the attic? Top. The window, small window, square window, that's the attic. It's about 100 square feet. To get into the attic, you have to crawl through the trap door. Like what you have seen in the movies, in the horror movies. You have a trap door, wooden trap door, and you climb through that. Creaky. This is the shade, sunshade. A whole lot of to be completely renovated. Yeah, it's a real pity. Anyway, that I've taken has come to me. I'm going to take good care of it, and we'll see how it goes. This is the living room, the front living room. That's a mango tree. This villa is surrounded by mango trees. Lots of mango trees, coconut trees, jackfruit trees. Plenty of jackfruit trees during the season. From March to August, we have lots of mangoes all around. Lots of pineapple, lots of jackfruit. And the best part is here, the guests, once it's converted into a homestay, the guests they're free to roam around, no rules, no regulations, make as much noise as possible, make as much of music as possible, nobody to question, run around, do whatever you want, to unleash this 1 year of COVID. By next year, you would have completed 1.5 years of COVID, what you call lockdown, or what you say, house arrest. So this would be by next May, June, this would be a best place. Look at the shrubs and trees, and what beautiful. A lot of peacocks are there. Forgot to tell you that. There's a lot of peacocks around here. And you're surprised, about 15-20 feet away, peacocks walking around. And there is the woods behind the house, it goes up nearly an acre, more than an acre. I'll explain to you the rest of the details when I upload the interior part of the haunting villa. The reason why I nicknamed it Haunting Villa is because it has been locked up for 20-25 years. And anybody, when a house is locked up for 20-25 years, people say it's haunted. But it is really not. And I don't believe in. But anyway, so I nicknamed it Haunting Villa, and once it's converted, renovated, and then I'm going to make it into a homestay and name it as a haunting homestay. You know, the theme, haunting. That's for adventure, thrilling experience. Can you see that? That's the house. I'll give you a close-up shot. Ah, the camera, yeah. See the first floor. You can see the first floor. Then you can see the attic.